Oh, man, okay. That's the assassin. Is he pumped? Is he hot? Why? Yeah, I guess he accepted the challenge. Only he now has put his own twist to it. He's accepted the mask part of it, but he has demanded and gotten the approval from Barry Owen to have the rest of the clan, Mike Miller and Abudadein, locked up in that little cage that they have out there. They're going to put out there by the ring, so there'll be no interference. Nobody can come jumping in there and interrupt the match, creating a disqualification or interference or whatever. So Abudadein and Miller are going to be in the cage, and it's going to be the assassin and Rip Oliver in the ring for the title and for the match. Whoa, baby. Has this one ever come down to something wild and fierce, and it's going to be exploding next Saturday night right here at the Portland Sports Arena. Now, I know that they will not have that on television because I know what possibly could happen. Fireman carried by Scott Doring on Abudadein. Let me give you that phone number again, 289-4222. You better call and get your tickets reserved for next Saturday night. Of course, you can always get your tickets at the door. You can buy your tickets right down here tomorrow, Sunday, at the Sports Arena. Whatever you do, be here next Saturday night for the title, for the mask. If the assassin loses, he's got to take that hood off. If Rip Oliver loses, he loses the title. He loses that belt to the assassin. And there'll be no interference because Mike Miller and Abudadein will be in that small cage at the side of the ring. So just when Rip Oliver thought he had things going his way, he thought he had that challenge turned around in his favor, the assassin has come back, and he threw his own wrinkle into it. And son of a gun, that's going to be a dandy next Saturday night because there'll be no interference. It's just going to be a title match that is going to be down and dirty. It is going to be like a street fight. It's going to be a grudge match. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a riot, all rolled into one in the middle of the ring. But who knows where it's going to end? It could end up outside. It could end up out on North Chautauqua, down on Columbia. Man, I tell you, those guys go at it. You just never know. Elbow dropped by Scott Doring. Scott Doring holds the only fall in this main event. That's 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit. We were talking about some personal appearances a little while ago that some of the wrestlers were making now as the Christmas season approaches. You know, I want to remind you, too, that if you have a club or a school or a group, a church, an organization, some kind that you'd like to raise money for, you can book professional wrestling into your area to raise that money. And you can find out how to do that by calling Barry Owen. And you can call Barry Owen at area code 503-484-0840. And Barry will give you all the information how you can book professional wrestling into your area to raise money for charity, all right? A good way to get the job done. And it looks like Abudadein got the job done on Scott Doring right there. As Abudadein evens our main event at 1 fall apiece. Abudadein over Scott Doring. We'll be back with the third and deciding fall after these words. Don't go away.